So, an ex-employee just exposed MrBeast, and his name is Dawson. He just dropped a 27-page document that contains evidence for part 1 of an ongoing investigation. We're going to go over and sum up the document and evidence now to save you time from reading. Because we all know, everyone hates reading as much as they hate current VP pick JD Vance. You might be wondering why Dawson wants to expose such an idolized creator. In the doc, Dawson says his reason is because he believes that MrBeast is a corrupt organization despite their glowing public image. MrBeast's secret formula. In the first section, he talks about MrBeast's secret formula to manipulate the viewers. 1. Condition the viewers to see MrBeast as a trusted authority. 2. Show the viewer that loyal followers are given big rewards by MrBeast. 3. Call on the viewer to act, such as like and subscribe, and promise big rewards in return. An example is this clip, which was originally in the MrBeast marathon and large shoe video.
You said you're subscribed to me?
Yeah.
Prove it. As you can see here, he is subscribed. Here's some money.
Oh my God.
Are you guys subscribed? No? Oh, darn. Okay, I'm gonna get back to my marathon. Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
He shows the viewers that loyal followers are given big rewards and tells people to subscribe to get that. Now, it's important to note that most of MrBeast's fans are under 18, which makes it easier to manipulate them. Kids are easier to manipulate than promising a mouse cheese, so this kind of is predatory and a little bit wrong. Faking videos. In this section, he calls out MrBeast for faking videos. Now, this is kind of important to him because MrBeast can be found saying that they go out of their ways to not fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's a
dude,
huge
so-
problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. But also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
So he has a right to call this out. Let's go over some of the fakings. In Train vs. Pit, he uses CGI like fake railroads. World's Most Dangerous Trap, he uses terrible CGI and has many actions and lines that were scripted. I Survived 7 Days in Abandoned City, they use CGI like adding these buildings. The town was technically not abandoned and it was locked to the public for the shooting of the video, and the 7 days were not consecutive. Ages 1 through 100 decides who wins $250,000. A lot of the stories are fabricated, and voice lines were added in post, and some CGI were used. 100 boys versus 100 girls. Multiple MrBeast employees can be seen competing in the challenge. And he says it's common practice at MrBeast to include employees, friends, or family in competitions without disclosing it, often referring to them as contestants or random subscribers, which is interesting. Extreme $1 Million Hide and Seek, MrBeast apparently edited out a YouTuber of the top 3 to favor Logan Paul. 7 Days Stranded at Sea, during 5 storm at the end of a time-lapse, there's a cut where there's no one in the shelter when they're supposed to be sleeping in it, and allegedly they're sleeping on a yacht. In 10 minutes, this room will explode. The CGI timer is added at post, and at 5:22, the contestants can be seen touching a laser, meaning they should have lost the challenge. Now, I don't think these are too bad and it's just some fluff. These are entertainment videos, and one can argue that saying these videos aren't fake but can be a part of the entertainment and illusion, like how we know magic tricks aren't actual magic and how we know Santa Well, I'm actually not going to finish that sentence because most of MrBeast's audience probably doesn't know. I'll keep this to ourselves in case they find this video. Anyways, I think this next section is kind of a bad look for the Beast brand. Illegal lotteries. Basically, Jimmy and team hosted giveaways where if you bought something, you had a chance to win a prize, which makes it a lottery or a sweepstake. And just to kind of hone in, a lottery is a distribution of a prize determined by chance to a person who pays to be entered. But basically, he's introducing and making his audience of kids gamble, which is awful and predatory. In one of the videos, he said, buy the merge in the next 30 minutes and you can win a chance at $1 million. And the Tesla he was giving away specifically needed a purchase for a chance to be entered in the lottery, which is also illegal. You can't give away a prize and force people to buy a chance to get it. These videos include, if you buy a shirt, I'll sign it. If you buy this shirt, you can win $1 million. I'll put whatever you want on the moon for $10. Buy this shirt to be in a video, and opening 1,000 packages. There are no clips of this, mostly because they're lost media and they were privated. Assuming MrBeast knew what he was doing was wrong. And not saying what he's doing is right, but also to note that pretty much every YouTuber sweepstake is illegal since they usually ask you to subscribe. It's a legal lottery because, there's distribution of a prize, determining by chance, and to a person who pays to be entered. And even though if you don't pay money, you'll pay by taking an action, and in the States it's illegal to do that, so very bad. Not good, not good. Selling fake autographs. The next section is about an employee, Tyler, forging MrBeast's signature MB on a shirt giveaway. This is kind of bad because any collector who collects a MrBeast signature could actually be a forged Tyler signature. Feastables. In this section, he calls out Feastables, including the backlash of Jimmy when he asks his fans to clean up shelves for $5,000, which is basically endorsing child labor. He talks about how the marketing around it is awful, including more lotteries, calling it the diabetes lottery. Kind of makes you think about Willy Wonka a little bit different. There's also some deceitful tactics like making a video that skews in the Feastable chocolate's direction and marketing it as the best chocolate in the world, even though you can't really do that. I don't feel like that's legal. False marketing is also pointed out in a video that is still up that says Feastable is healthier than the competition, but the new rebrand is now more unhealthy than the competition. MrBeast Philanthropy. In this section, he doesn't go into deep detail, but points out the ethics and effectiveness of spectacle charity work. It's not as simple as charity equals good. He cites some articles and videos. He doesn't say this, but it can easily be tied together that he uses charities as a way to sway the public into thinking MrBeast can do no wrong. This helps him maintain relevance by enabling him to acquire and retain numbers of sponsors throughout the years. In the article, he also links that the journalist also points out that Jimmy uses philanthropy as a guilt trip for more engagement from young fans, such as every view on this channel is literally putting food in people's mouth. By watching this video, you just donated to charity. I'm going to interview random people at the Beast Philanthropy food drive to show you why it's important to keep watching these videos. If you continue to watch the channel, just imagine how many more people we can help in the future. I'm feeling guilty to go watch a video right now. Trashing film sets. In the next section, Dawson chats about how there have been numerous reports from various parties that have negative experiences about how the MrBeast team has left behind mountains of trash and debris at film sites. I guess alongside of Team Trees and Team C's, MrBeast could start a team cleaning up after the beast. Crypto scams. Now, nothing would be complete without a YouTuber participating in a crypto scam. Basically, it shows MrBeast has invested in XCD, and then there was a rug pull after people invested. MrBeast also baited his impressionable fans into signing up for Coinbase, a cryptocurrency exchange where 3 were recently charged in the first ever cryptocurrency insider trading tipping scheme for a chance to win $100K in Bitcoin. Not a good look. The biblical beast. Now, no expose is incomplete without some religion-like theory. Dawson says that multiple employees at MrBeast brought it up in a way that seemed like they unironically thought Jimmy might be controlled by Satan. 1, he calls himself the Beast, like the Beast, Satan. 2, he promotes money and consumerism. That's basically a deadly sin. 3, he died and rose on the 3rd day. He's talking about his buried alive for 50 hours video. 4, he performs miracles like healing the blind. 5, he used deception to cultivate a large following. He even bought a church and replaced images of Jesus with his own beast logo, which is kind of insane. Now, obviously, that is outlandish, but I'm going to throw it in because I thought it was funny. YouTube endgame. Now in this part, Dawson pulls away from MrBeast to give an overview of YouTube. He talks about how YouTube manipulates attention, YouTube driven by ad revenue, promotes consumerism and impulse spending, especially targeting younger audiences, leading to potentially dystopian outcomes. Closing statement. He closes up the document with a small manifesto, basically saying the practices of MrBeast and similar influences highlight the need for scrutiny and how YouTube and social media platforms impact the development and well-being of their young audiences, which I totally agree with. I don't really think MrBeast will get canceled from this. Maybe he'll have some reflection and hopefully tweak his videos to target children better so he's not preying off them. If you enjoyed not having to read 27 pages of a document and you like being kept in the loop about news, hit that subscribe button. And if you subscribe, I promise not to run any illegal lotteries.